Hello, this is going to be a reading for Cancer. It smells so good in here, Cancer. Hi, Cancer. This is going to be a reading for March. Excuse me. I need a massage. This is going to be a reading for March. Excuse me. What do I want to use, Cancer? Hold on. I feel so dry. I'm doing a cleanse. This is like my third day doing this cleanse, and you gotta take all these herbs, and it always makes me so dry. And I feel like in the stomach right now. Maybe you're feeling nauseous or something. It makes you like, and I started my cycle too, so. But I'm gonna get the rest of everybody out before I take a couple days. But I feel crusty, Cancer, so I'm trying not to let it affect your reading. But yeah, those herbs make you, it's like 7 sets of them. And you take 5, and they're like regular size capsules. You take 5 of each, like every 2 hours. I was going to do just like a small cleanse, but it's spring, and we're about to do the equinox. Well, the equinox is today or tomorrow. I don't know. Trickery. Tried to slip out. But sounds like I had like a couple of the cleanses that I love to do, and I was like, I might as well just do the big ones. And I'm like, ugh. This makes you feel, the first after like a week, your shit is like, your lips are pink, your eyes are white, your skin is like glowing. I mean, it's incredible. It's pretty incredible. After like 7 days, well, it's probably like 5 days. Actually, today's like my 3rd day. This is probably the worst day. It's probably why I feel so. And like my mouth is all sticky. Sorry. And my tongue is all white and stuff, I think it's today. That's that day that I'm having all these detox symptoms. That's what it is. That's about how long it takes sometimes. Usually though, well, I don't know if I had the detox symptoms the first day, because I took with this cleanse, you gotta drink a lot of like olive oil, like pure olive oil, just like cups of it. They give you 2 cups, 8 ounces, and you're supposed to drink it like within like, I think it's like 4 hours. I didn't do all of that, but I did enough. I probably did a cup, not 2, and then I diluted it with like lemon juice, and then I had I had to do it with the sea salt, because it's just coats your mouth, and then you're like, I'm just gonna sound nasty, you're like burping up olive oil. Ugh. Like, I still feel like, I don't know, but I think it's good for your body. It's coating your everything with Olive oil is so good for you, you know, when it's not heated up and shit. But yeah. Usually when I do this cleanse, I like to do black seed oil shots in the morning and at night before I go to sleep. But I just decided to do this one. Black seed oil tastes worse, but at least it's not a whole cup. Feels sick. And like I said, this probably was a little bit more because I put the lemon juice in it to kind of, because it's all oil. It's still, but it's so good for you. It's so freaking good for you. And you get, probably tomorrow, I'm going to probably be able to see clearer and everything. It's really a really amazing cleanse. Like, you'll see. I've been documenting. I wasn't supposed to say anything, but I feel like shit. So, I just want you to know, Cancer. Maybe you feel like shit too. Workaholic. So, this is about your work. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to... I'm going to just leave it there at the root. Because usually I put it at the heart, but I put it there for some reason. So at the root, you have workaholic. I feel like it's something that you need to say concerning your work too. Something, yeah, it's something that needs to be said concerning your work. I feel like you're on your path when it comes to your work, or there's some kind of growth that you need to have. Maybe peppermint tea will make my stomach feel a little, maybe it's my cycle too. Sorry. Quest and recovery. Quest at the sacral too. It's like somewhere you need to go to get more, creativity when it comes to your, maybe it's a journey you need to go on, and you need to, they want you to express through your art the journey that you're on. Recovery. That's the key. That's at your solar. The key. I feel like you need to have courage when it comes to something that has to do with your royalty or your bloodline, or you see how these are like ancestors. Excuse me, my fingers look extra fat and wrinkly and dark. See how they look dark on my knuckles more? It's that cleanse. It's part of documented, I guess. Sorry, Cancer. I had to make some tea. It's real hot. I think I had just pulled those, but I don't remember. You have recovery at the solar. You have guilt at the heart. And forgiveness at the throat. Facade at the third eye. And prayer at the crown. I feel like you need strength for something. Grief over guilt. You're feeling guilty for something and it's messing with your sacral. That's why you're needing to go on a quest, some kind of recovery, some kind of soul retrieval. You know, like you are shattered somewhere where you need to maybe do some childhood healing. That's also shadow work. Maybe you need to do some remothering. You're a Cancer. Our sign has so much to do with our path and why we're here and our past issues. Maybe you have a toxic mother. You need to remother yourself. That was in your last reading, like you were having to uproot yourself because everything you knew was a lie, and you might have to remother yourself. The thing about remothering yourself, though, is that it works instantly. It starts to work instantly. Maybe you have a problem for sticking up with yourself. And that, one thing about that is you, it's funny because you, once you start like sticking up for yourself, for example, you're not going to get it right the first time, second time, third time. You might overdo sticking up for yourself, or, you know, you're not going to get it balanced and know how to handle things right away. So, yeah. You're gonna go through some ups and downs because you don't have anyone to tell you the right way. And it's also your higher conscious wanting you to tap in, because that is the thing about that, is that's what usually steps in when you have these kinds of deep traumas. So there's some kind of guilt here and grief. Maybe you lost somebody that you really love. Maybe you lost a pet. Somebody could be drinking a lot. Maybe you did somebody wrong that is very innocent. You know, this person in the back, they're drinking, they're miserable, and this person is la da 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 da, they're innocent. It's like somebody did somebody wrong that's like innocent. Excuse me. Yeah, somebody needs forgiveness so they can feel light again, like a child again, loved again even. Something about that crown, and the mother is also the crown. Her grace, it's about grace. Yeah, you need to handle something with grace. The law of thy mother will be an ornament of grace upon thy head. Yeah. The law. There's something about the law. Maybe you broke the law somewhere, or a law. Maybe you really just handled somebody wrong. You didn't handle someone with grace, or they deserved better than how you handled them. It's a facade here. It's definitely giving me the look. That's crazy. At the bottom of the deck it's the Seven of Swords on this card, but it's you know, the Seven of Cups is usually, see the clouds, the facade. That's what I'm trying to say. Something about your courage, too. You need to have courage to pray. Maybe this is like your ego is messing with you. You need to ask for forgiveness from someone so that you can get your... The crown is also, that's Aries. Yourself. The self. That's innocence, the child too. It's like, I feel like somebody lost themselves by doing things to somebody that were not right. That guilt. Maybe you're jealous of someone. With this green, this guilt card. I mean, this grief card at the bottom of the deck. It's too many. What's workaholic? Workaholic. The Lovers. Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles is someone being buried. Workaholic. Somebody might be burying themselves in work. I hate the little doggies that are sitting by there. Definitely somebody is overworked. Maybe somebody died. Cancer, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you're getting some kind of inheritance or something from somebody passing. The Tower. That is Aries and Scorpio. So the Ten of Pentacles is like a legacy. This is like an inheritance. This is a lot of money. Somebody is buried in this. I don't know, workaholic. Maybe somebody did pass and you're getting some money. A Tower is here. Maybe somebody passed. Quest. Maybe you gotta go get something because something happened quick and unexpectedly too. This Tower is a normal tower too. That's interesting because all these cards are pretty different, you know, than the regular cards. This is like, no, it's a tower. We don't want to mistake that. Maybe it's a fire. Something happening at night. This recovery. Three of Wands is Three of Wands is a plan. Or waiting to see what has happened with the plans that you put out. Waiting for a message. Expecting something. Waiting for something. It could be 3 people that you're working with. Maybe this recovery is, you know, keys to a safe, keys to a, you know, I don't know. This could be a will. You might be meeting up with some relatives. I don't know. It's like you're expecting something. Or maybe somebody's expecting this tower. Or maybe somebody's expecting a tower so that they could get some money or something. The Lover's in reverse. There's judgment here. It's in the upright. I mean, it's in the reverse. Guilt. I feel like somebody's lover could be a Gemini or a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. I feel like somebody's lover, a lot of Scorpio. Could be biracial. I feel like it's somebody's lover or a Gemini or, you know, those other signs. Queen of Cups in reverse, forgiveness. I feel like that's you. I feel like you did something, Cancer. I do. And I feel like it's turning you. I feel like it wasn't very empathetic. It wasn't very emotionally. That's why you need to heal something. You need forgiveness. And if you can't get forgiveness from a person, maybe somebody is dead that you need forgiveness from. Maybe you did somebody really wrong and they left you everything or something. I don't know. Sorry, Cancer. That's my alarm. It's time for me to take those other pills. I'm going to be late, though, because I can't take it right now. I need another hour, maybe 2. Shit. The World in reverse underneath facade. Wow. And the Hangman is inside of this World in reverse card. So it's like the world being in limbo. I feel like the world might be in a whole weird, or your world might feel like it's in a whole weird limbo kind of. I don't know. Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. And then you have the Six of Cups in the reverse underneath prayer. Something wasn't an equal give and take in the past with somebody. Could be emotions, but this is money he's putting in there. So I definitely think he took from somebody's money. And it was a double thing with the emotions. They're saying you need a break. Because, I mean, I feel like if you want a positive new beginning, and I feel like it's within you, though. I feel like this, maybe you could be getting a tower moment. Doesn't have to be you, Cancer, but I feel like it is you. I feel like it's innocent, though. I think your last one was that somebody was leading you wrong or something. Haven't I been saying that? Like somebody... I'm not tripping. I'm sorry, you guys. Shit. Ugh. 7 of Cups in the reverse. So you're defending yourself and you're not confused. Like I am. I'm pretty confused. I am pretty confused. Let me use these this time. highlighter. I'm not gonna let it stop me, Cancer. Not today. Not gonna let it stop me. If it's trying to stop me. What the hell? Been trying to stop me. Not gonna let it. I think it's the retrograde though. Trying to watch my mouth, Cancer. I'm trying not to be so mouthy and cursy and shit. I mean, yeah, you know. Dang. I'm trying. So I don't have to edit so much. It's cool right now though. I give myself like 3 more months and I don't want to be editing and shit that much. Heal. We got the this heal card is the oh, it should be. But usually sometimes temperance is the heal card too. This is the star card. So someone is going to heal, or no, they're not healing from this. So I think somebody's passing. I have another one. Release, death. Absolutely. Somebody's passing. This is going to be a tower moment. We got Aquarius and Scorpio. I think we just had a new moon in Scorpio. Or full moon Scorpio? I don't know. The moon was just a Scorpio, I think. Trust. Another major arcana. There's a lot going on, Cancer. I feel like this facade and everything just gonna have you upside down. Somebody is passing. Workaholic. I feel like this is going to free you up, though, to be honest. I don't know why I feel like that. 8 of Wands. So this is success and growth. So I feel like there's a new beginning for someone after this. Tower, Aries, Scorpio, Aries energy. And then we got Aquarius, Aries coming out. Oh, growth and success. This is Sagittarius. A lot of fire, air, and water. Actually, it's good. So I feel like a tower is gonna bring about a new beginning. This could be this heal card. Somebody ain't healing and somebody is getting a new beginning. That's what I think this is. This is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's not juggling or not having to juggle. It says find balance, so I feel like somebody does have really good balance. I feel like you can juggle and, you know... Did I say that for another reading? Yeah, I feel like the other reading was like you're all tied up. But this one, I feel like you're good either way. If you're juggling, you're balanced. If you're not juggling, you're balanced. You just got this. I feel like wow, maybe, wow, you know, through the tower moment, it's like it's a lot of energy and you're just gonna jump, you know? It's like they're falling, but you're gonna jump. And you are protected because this is the Fool card. So it's like Spirit's going to catch you. Wow. Aries energy. Aries, it's giving me Aries because of the Tower. But, you know, it could be, definitely could be Aquarius too. Find balance. Oh no, that was... the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So someone's not giving up on something, not letting go. Somebody's really trying to recover something. It's like three people really trying to recover something. Something from the past. Something ancestral maybe. The key to something. They're not letting go. Or they are letting go. Open up. No, they're not letting go. They're being closed about something. I feel like something is real sneaky too. Like somebody is not standing on higher ground. It's like they're not taking the higher road. I don't know. Because they're standing on, I don't know. What else? I don't want to always say, this is three witches. You know? The High Priestess in the reverse. And the Empress in reverse. This could be a mother. I was talking about a mother. Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. Yeah, this is a group of women, though. And they're in the reverse. So they're doing some magic shit. You know, magic isn't just spell work. Magic is also speaking. It's lying. The Ten Commandments, it points out witchcraft. That's what it does. So if you're around people that are that way, that, you know, then they're doing spell work. Even if they don't know it. That's the thing. It's not about... Spell is a facade. So when you're lying to somebody or you're making them live in a reality that is untruthful, that's putting them under a spell. Even if you're not, you know, doing spell work, having a baby mama that's not your child, and having somebody live a life in an illusion, that's black magic. You know, stuff like that. It doesn't look like spell work, and that's why the Ten Commandments is there, because it points it out. That's why they took it out of all of the government buildings and stuff, too. So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like somebody feels guilty for not giving somebody some kind of money, or somebody took some money and they probably weren't blessed and they probably lost it right away as soon as they took it. And they probably could have got some of it from the person, and whatever they got from the person would have went further than them stealing it, and, you know, all of it. It's like somebody messed up a money opportunity or something. Yeah, a love opportunity and a money opportunity. We have Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow, that's the power axis too. Scorpio. Taurus, Scorpio. That's money, power, abundance axis. The Lovers, maybe I'm talking to a Scorpio and Aquarius. That is so funny. Look at that. Maybe I'm talking to a Scorpio and a Taurus. Look at the woman. She has like little horns, and then the guy has a snake around him. That's like Taurus and Scorpio. That's crazy. Scorpio used to be a snake too, before it changed to the this is the moon. Something hidden when it comes to these lovers and this love in reverse. Wow. Was that in the upright? I think it was in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody has to confront the shadow. I said that shadow word. Okay. That's something about childhood. The shadow. And this is the moon card. That's your card, Cancer. It's the mother. Something about the mother. And love. Oh, you didn't get a lot of love. It looks like 9 of Wands in the reverse. And you didn't know to protect yourself from this because it's your mother. Somebody had a very toxic, narcissistic mother. Maybe it's this mother that feels guilty behind you. You don't even know she feels that way, really. It's messing with, look, strengthening bonds. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's messing with your ability to bond. Your lovers are in the reverse. It's messing with your ability to have love. Are you the type of person that has bad relationships? Maybe you haven't even been in a relationship. A lot of cancers are a more sensitive kind of sign. So, I mean, and this Queen of Cups is in reverse. Oh, look, with the little boy, underneath the little boy, and forgiveness and the rhino. Maybe you have an imaginary friend that you find comfort with. Because your mother is in reverse. If this isn't you, you know. Yeah, your emotions are out of whack because of it. Maybe your mother's emotions are out of whack too. I mean, I'm sure they are. The Magician in reverse. Wow. Maybe your mother was a dark manifester. With this Magician in reverse, maybe this person was dark manifesting on you. That's why they've been feeling guilty like all their life. Ugh. It is giving me like Scorpio energy. That's somebody that takes some shit to the grave. You'll never know what's wrong unless Spirit decide to wake you up and show you. For sure. It's awful. Sorry, my lips are crusty. And I feel like I need more lotion. Sorry, I'm not supposed to frown and stuff. You're supposed to act like... You're supposed to act like, you're not on a cleanse, like, or on a fast. People are supposed to know. I am really fucking up. You got the solar plexus. Yeah, I said you need courage. Something about your courage. You need courage for whatever you're about to do, or maybe you just need courage to face this mother thing. Forgiveness is the hardest shit sometimes. And, you got to be fair to yourself. People always want you to forgive and this and this and that. Well, maybe you're trying, but it takes time. And I'm not going to act like, I'm good for your comfort after, oof, please. I can't stand people or... Five of Wands in the reverse. Somebody can't fight you. Or maybe this is you being a coward because of the solar plexus. I just said you need confidence. You need to be bold. You need to be courageous right now with something. And this Five of Wands in the reverse is someone's not able to fight somebody. Maybe you want to fight somebody. You know, fighting isn't necessarily being courageous. Forgiveness. That's what this is. Maybe you're coming at it all wrong or something. With the Magician in reverse, could be that. Doesn't necessarily have to mean spell work. It could mean that you're manifesting something all wrong. You're handling something all wrong. You got the Four of Wands in the reverse and the five. Yeah, this is family. This is family. Because you got the Hierophant in reverse. You got a family full of people that have been doing all kind of lying, and that's black magic. You got a whole bunch of black cards here, more black cards than anything. I always tell you guys, the colors are the most important part. You got the Six. Oh, no, this is the Lovers again. This is in the upright. I don't like it. It's too many. Gemini. New vitality. So, okay. Well, maybe you need to pray about something. Maybe you need to pray for forgiveness. And I feel like you're going to get it, Cancer. I feel like you're going to get it, but you need to do something. You need to go on this quest. Maybe you need to go find somebody and apologize. Gosh, I'm so dry. My mouth is so dry. I think you need to apologize to somebody. Maybe you did some really horrible things to somebody because of somebody else, because of your shadow. Maybe it's hidden. I feel like once you do that, things are going to be okay. I feel like even if things aren't okay with the people or the family, you're going to finally, Lovers in the upright, you're healing this thing that was messing with your strengthening bonds and opening up and is messing with your love abounds and stuff like that. And once you face this fear, it's something here you're terrified to do. And I feel like it's because you did something wrong to somebody under the pretenses of someone else or how you were raised or something. And you gotta be, you need to be honest with them or yourself, you know? Because I feel like this is you coming back into yourself and being able to move forward with love, you know? And that's important to you because you represent the home. You are all about family. And then you're going to have this Ace of Wands, this new vitality. I think this has something to do with this too. See, find balance. That's what this is. I'm telling you, Cancer. This tower that's fallen is forcing you to do something that I don't think you would ever did. And it's something even better. I feel like you've been abused. You have some abuse. I mean, a lot of us have. And it's because of the religion and stuff like that, and how women look at men and with this, you know, and how they, especially black women, do their children. It was in Baby Boy. Five of Cups in the reverse. You know, it's crazy I'm talking about this cleanse. Because I just said it was in Baby Boy, how black women do their sons and stuff. It's like black women hold on to their kids, but as soon, if you don't have a man in the house, as soon as you get a man, it's like you're trying to make him get, you know, because, you know, those kids are, it's like a burden when that's not their dad. And the guy that I get this cleanse from, he's a doctor. He's a black doctor. I remember I had a little argument with him one time because he always dates outside of his race, but he always has black women working for him, and these are the only women that he can trust, you know. But he was saying how black women as mothers, they don't stick close to their kids. They don't take up for them. Wow, that's crazy. Because you're having to remother yourself. He said they don't take up for them, and white women don't do that to their kids. White women, and I do notice in movies and stuff, the white women are always like, it's about their child. And I don't know, and he's a Mason. So I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking about that ritual about the black woman. Like, I really feel like this is something that black men battle with. He said that. And I asked him that, because he was doing bad. His Spanish wife left him and took everything he had, too, you know? And it's like, well, only women that you could trust are black women. Why, you know? He has this thing that he needs to heal with his mother that she chose. She tossed him out. But he's a doctor, and it's like in Baby Boy, she was like, well, you need to grow up and be a man, and da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. There's got to be a better way to do that, because home is supposed to be home. And yeah, men need to get, yeah, it's true too. I get it, but I don't know if that's the right way to do that. She should have did that before she got a man. You know, you don't kick him out when you get a man, and now, because that makes the man the problem. And then they were beefing. Him and the dude were bumping heads, and that's not, shouldn't be able to feel like you can't come back home if something goes wrong. Like, what if he decided to go be with his girl and things went wrong? It just didn't work. What? He better find his own place or what? I mean, it just was a lot there. And I don't know. I really did get into it with Dr. Richardson that day. Like, what? You know, because I'm a black woman and I was offended. But a lot of times we don't listen to each other. And I didn't listen that day, but now I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, wow. Oops. Maybe I need to call Dr. Richardson and apologize. I didn't say nothing bad, though. But I never went back. I still been ordering his cleanse, but I never went back, like, for any checkups or anything. He does iridology and stuff like that. Brilliant man. Brilliant, great, very nice looking man. He's kind of cuckoo now. That lady left him kind of cuckoo. Cancer, I'm telling you this for a reason. That's what happened. That's what he has said. That is. So that's what I have, Cancer. I definitely think you gotta look. You got this 5 of Cups here in the reverse. You need to, that's where you need to be. The melancholy. Oh, I feel like you was doing something. You gotta flip it. The world is in the reverse. You gotta flip this by apologizing. Doing something that you wouldn't have did before, you know, to change the trajectory of things, so that you can heal and not have to go through some kind of karma. I mean, you still might have to go through some of it, but I feel like you're getting a little bit of a pass from spirit, because this is something that you are brought into. And the thing about that is that that's the thing. That's your thing. You know, we spend so much time running from ourselves and trying to be other people and trying to be somebody else that we never get to walk into our own thing. And this is your lane. This is what you're supposed to conquer in this lifetime. That you're supposed to confront this shadow, this moon. You're a Cancer. You're an empath. You're supposed to live with empathy for others too. You weren't doing that here. And it's because, you know, the spirit attacks us at where we're at from the beginning too. I'm starting to see that. This has happened to all of us. We are coming into a time where there's been nothing but lies. We've been in Pisces. I mean, if you understand astrology, you understand where we've been at and what Pisces is, and then you know that everything has been a lie. I feel sorry for people who aren't into astrology, that don't understand astrology, because that will make you feel like, okay, there's something going on. There's something bigger than myself here. Otherwise, you're like, oh my God, I'm horrible. What am I doing? What's going on? You're freaking out. But when you know that this is a thing, it makes you not feel targeted or alone. It lets you know there is a plan. You're not just floating in space, you know, like that's how they want you to feel too. That's why they lie to us about what's going on with the planet. They want us to feel like we're insignificant. We're not. We are God's pinnacle of creation. And all the drama that is happening in the universe is happening right here, and all eyes are on us from wherever they're at. This is the stage, Earth. Everybody is watching us. We are the main event, period. That's it. So, and you need to know that for some reason. The main event, Cancer, shit. This is something very important in your life. This is the main event. This is going to determine your path, quest. It's going to determine the trajectory of your life going forward. We're in the time right now where it's a lot of endings. I mean, astrologically, it's just like we go through that in our lives. There'll be another one, you know, in another like 10, 15, 20 years, something like that. We'll have another big, huge shift where nobody's life will ever be the same, you know. It's like when you go into adulthood, and then when you go into it's like those 3 stages of life too, that carnal, fixed, immutable, or maiden, mother, crone. I like that better for you because you represent maiden, mother, crone. That's crazy. We got that here too. With this moon card, it's like you having to confront the child, and then you have the mother in reverse, and the High Priestess would be the crone. She in reverse too. Your grandmammy and your mammy might have looked. All 3 of you, 3 generations of you right here. I don't know. I think y'all all crazy. Cancer, y'all all are crazy. Might be a lot of water too in your chart. I mean, in your family. The women might be really watery, really dark water too, like a heavy, powerful feeling. Women that are very deep, you know, potent. Your solar plexus, you need your solar plexus is with, it's that middle chakra right before your heart too. You might have heart problems. You might start having heart problems. You're the chest too. That all that is important for you, Cancer. You represent the chest, the breast. So you share chakras. I think you share with Leo, kinda. I don't know. Don't get me to talking. Joy and stability. See, that's that joy. That's that solar plexus. It's in the reverse. Home for you. Yeah, because everything you've been taught is in reverse. It's been a facade. Cancer. This is going to be hard. You got to apologize or something. You got to bring some kind of balance to something so that you're able to move forward. I think that you will heal if you do this. You'll heal. Maybe you need to cleanse. Every time I see this card too, I talk about, maybe that's why I was talking about my cleanse. Oh no, I think I was talking about that before because I only had these out and then I went and made my tea because I thought I was not going to make it. And I want to be here like, I'm here. And not have to edit eventually. I'm gonna give myself a little time though for that. But this is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you next time. Peace.